showering swiftly so that I will not smell of the previous night, and enter my vehicle, which pulsates through age and the abuse you have caused it. I will not live forever, it shouts to me as I make my way toward you bitter beings, and I wonder silently to myself which method I will choose to rid myself of these trials. I hear cyanide's coming back into style, and my uncle has a pretty impressive gun collection. I drive in anguish as the media stereotypes the black president, and I sit waiting, your apartment empty, my patience waning, my fate decided. Friends are stupid. Thank you very much. I love you, W. I do, man.
I was bowling in my apartment, just passed that drunk, half naked on.
And that is not okay. Come over! Glug, glug, glug! Thank you, Ducky. Thank you for that. This one is called Greetings from My Artificial Personality. By adapting itself into something that makes sense of time through muscle spasms, modern meaning modifies true memory. Positioned beyond the shadow's reflection, my robotic self receives its own definition as a voice sparking in the darkest sectors of my self-corrected perception condescends against the reflection of mentality's imaginary skies. It crafts the past into elaborate tales as the meat of man trollops through the great failure and success of a sifting pit, which drips darkness into a swirling mass so that it can reflect the lack of definition in unsculpted sand. Worlds themselves animate from the grinding emotion as the android's artificial heart ticks away seconds along the barriers of irreversible time. As the waves break, the caustic static of the moving statue crashes within my mind into the distant shorelines of the real. Fresh beams of dawn's light freshen the silent symbols appearing on the gravestone of this homeostatic creature, and focuses the prognosis of my gnosis into a single gaze as light sheds itself upon the distant features that hide within the haze of eternal prospectus. Thank you very much.
Take off your other shirt.
No! Oh, I need a shirt. It's cold in here.
Thank you.
Are my nipples showing?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Not yet,
everybody.
sweetheart, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna stand like this. This was a challenge placed forward by Kathy Connor. I don't know if you noticed, but I like to use like big, ridiculous words for no reason. And Kathy told me that I shouldn't do that. So in this, I had to use words that only had one syllable, and unfortunately, I changed one word. So there's one word. There are two words in here that have two syllables. Just ignore them. I did a small edit and I didn't have time. I'll try to edit it while I'm reading it, okay?
Don't kill him!
This is called the Deer God. Hunt. It is here that he hunts. There is no way to live with less than the death of the weak. He knows the beast is near. He can smell the stink of its hide rise from the dark woods. He had only grazed it with his spear before it had launched its small, thick body into the brush. The red of a fresh wound paints a patch of leaves as he walks into the dark cover of tree, vine, and limb which guard his meal from its end. His sense is set on high. His eyes go into a trained night sight. The set was all too true in his mind. Each leaf and twig was in its place. The beast must have come through here, though no sign of it came from the scene. He runs the side of his hand through the red goo and licks to taste the fear of his prey. His hunt is one of time. The beast is here, there is no doubt. All it will take is a small snap to tease it from its cloak. He grabs a stick from the ground, the cold wet of soil on his skin. He holds it in the air and swings it straight. His hand lets go of the stick and it arcs past his head. It flies from his hand and hits a stump that lies 10 feet in front of him. The sound wave from the crash moves every way through the bush. Leaves shake from the sound as it moves by. His goal still has not shown its face. He takes a step. Dead brush snaps under his feet. He sniffs the air in hope that he will find the scent of his prey. His tongue slides from his mouth over sharp fangs. "You know," he says to the dark, "I will find you." He takes a fresh step, his foot pressed hard to the ground. He smiles and moves toward the sound as his hooked hand wraps around the hilt of the blade hung to his side. He smells your fear and hears the shaking gasps as blood pumps faster through your small lungs. How long did you think you would be able to hide? The small bush in front of him shakes with life. The heat from the felled blood sends clouds of steam through the air. I must ask, why are you in my wood? The palm grips the hilt. Have you not heard the tale of the dear God? Thank you.
It's any consolation, I didn't catch the words with 2 syllables.
What's that?
I didn't catch the words with 2 syllables.
Would you like me to read them over for you? Because I definitely caught them.
No, it's okay, Craig. Just shut up now. Just shut up.
Yeah, MCs are awesome! This is way better than every other time.
Whoa! Are you mad because I pronounced your name wrong?
Are you an assistant? Can you use that
He is
microphone?
the intern. He is the intern.
Oh, one day you'll be MC too. Which would be MC.
We do a problem. We do a program at Thibodaux High, so yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, not really. It's really junior high.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, whatever gets you going. This last piece was inspired by a very influential person, and I wrote it last night. So hopefully you guys like it. I think it's okay. It is called "A Pilot Attempts to Convince the Beast to Think." Look around you into the spectator sport we've made of this life. Screens vibrate splotches of sensory paint through altering hemispheric messages as you contemplate the position of your frosted nature, powered by Wheaties for extra preparedness, to power the grand machines that grind your living corpse into lubrication, smashing and gritting your flesh and bone into liquid incentive as paper pictures subterfuge national interest into a tired estate in the dawn of the prescribed empire of the towering night. Invested into chaotic endeavors, we wiped away our comprehensive ability to entrust the individual with the ability to act freely. Stop-motion cameras beam from every direction, carefully defining the actions of life into a line of ordered conceptualization as nature calls its creation to dance and twist and burn and grow and thrust and learn and feel and love and hate and think and show it at the same time, as memories become the fuel for action and mystery is redefined. Illusions of airwave capsules part the canyons of ridiculous pantomime, and creative nonfiction splatters before you, and like the gypsy you flash your wand and produce a puling stew of negative generosity toward what should be thought of as a travesty. And to what purpose do you craft this dichotomy between the vessel and the pilot, the crew and the starship? The pack's intentions are concealed within the vacant responses recited from pack rats living in cornerstone boxes, crouched beneath barrels of insect repellent and prescription drugs. And this is only the canopy. This is just a layer of trees. It's below this, in the jungle, where the nature of this beast resides. And what is a beast? Is it a seething, irritable badger with tombstones extending from laboring brows, furrowing towards distant shadows of promised illusions, even though mass programming and metal readings of dark nights and Columbine highs, which may be used to conspire against the very beast who rose from those shadowed depths of mother's womb, to cultivate land into structure, wind into power, water into air, fire into life, life into art, art into life, convinces the timid arms to tackle each other as the door toward freedom swings back to smack them directly on the ass. The fact of existence is relative, and everything is generally unknown. Welcome to the painting. You are the scroll. The earth is the painter. The universe is the soul which smears itself against the parchment, layering bits of this and that into a visual representation of the cat in the hat. And why not let him out for a spin? I'm sure that his legs are tired from all this dancing. Thank you very much.